Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Grim, and it's war recap time, and this is a very special war recap. This is going to be Cold September going up against SWElite MYS in the CWL Midseason Clan War tournament thing that is going on. Of course, really big thing in Clash right now is the Champions War League. And I'm here. I got the opportunity to go ahead and recap Cold September against SWElite. And, it was a really good war. As you can see there, SW beat out Cold September by 2 stars there. And, honestly, on the Cold September side, it was just it was rough all around. There wasn't a whole lot of great Town Hall 9. We didn't clear all the Town Hall 9s, and then the 10s, there was only one 10v10 triple. And basically what happened is that SW, they brought their game, and they beat us fair and square. That's the only way to put it. But I do have some good raids to show you. As you can see here, this is going to be Tristan. This is going to be a Town Hall 10 going up against an 11. Bringing a little golem walk, can you say? Maybe? Is that a thing? I'm going to assume that it is, because Tristan seems to be doing it here. Wall breaker's in, and he's got his queen behind, kind of walking, and the golem's taking all that damage. If you can see that golem's health now, he's all the way down in the red. So clearly the queen would not have been able to take all that incoming damage that he had going on in the beginning. So bringing the golem along and the healers, as you can see right there, they went from healing the golem, and as soon as the golem split, they switched right to the queen to go ahead and keep her up. He dropped a rage spell down, and she's just going to do her thing walking. She's going to grab the Eagle Artillery here, going to finish off some expos, and then continue walking down to the 6 o'clock area or the south. Here she goes. He dropped a baby dragon in there to go ahead and help out and deal out some extra damage here. I believe pretty soon here on the top, he's going to drop his Barbarian King and some bowlers out of the clan castle to go ahead and create an even wider funnel, so that way his Valks, which you can see on his bar that he has right now, can go straight into the core with 2 jump spells. So here in just a moment, I believe we'll go ahead and 2 times it, so we're not sitting here all day long listening to my boring voice. Here goes the king and some bowlers on the top side there. Bowlers are going to do kind of what the queen did in essence of what was happening earlier. The king is just acting as a tank, and the bowlers are shooting over those walls and taking out the point defenses and whatnot. King's going to pop his ability, stay alive a little bit longer. 2 jump spells, leaving access perfectly to the core of the base, and about 8 Valkyries is all it takes for him to go ahead and get straight into the core of this base. He's going to rage him up right there. He's going to freeze the Inferno Tower, and I'm going to just pause for that freeze spell right there. We're going to check out everything that's going on right now. Number 1, he's got healers over here, which are keeping the Valkyries alive a little longer, so that's a plus. He froze a couple goblins that came out of the clan castle. He froze the enemy archer queen, and he froze the Inferno Tower, probably one of the most valuable freeze spells I have ever seen in my entire Clash career. Grabs the 2-star for Cold Sept in this CWL war. I'll go ahead and 4 times it, as it's just clean up right now. He's got 1 minion down on the bottom of the screen, picking up the last couple percentage points. Great raid, Tristan. Moving on, we're going to check out a 10v10 triple, the only for Cold Sept of this war, actually. This is going to be Sankit going up against their number 12, and he's going to be bringing a ground attack, and what he's doing is a very heavy kill squad kind of thing here. As you can see in the bar, he's got 2 P.E.K.K.A.s down there, which is really interesting. You're going to see those guys be really valuable throughout this entire raid. 2 golems down, and of course the normal funneling. He's got wizards and minions on either sides of the golem there doing some funneling. Wall breakers in with the queen and some bowlers out of the clan castle, I believe that was. His king, and then his 2 P.E.K.K.A.s right there behind. Jump spell to allow him access to the first Inferno Tower and that little core section of the base where the clan castle is. Poison spells down, rage spells down, and it's just an absolute madhouse right now. This is where Town Hall 10 gameplay just loses me. I'm so scared to go up to this next level because there's so much going on. Like, the kill squad is happening, but then on the left hand side here you can see he's already got his hogs coming in. Like, it's just crazy. That Town Hall 10 gameplay just scares me so much, and these guys just make it look really, really easy. As you saw, the hogs are coming in. He's using actually giants to tank, as you can see on the right hand side now. He's dropped in a few more hogs, kind of surgical style. Heal spell down. The P.E.K.K.A.s are still in there with the Barbarian King. They're going to take out the enemy queen, I believe that was. And now it's just up to the Hogs to go ahead and get through the remainder of this base. Pops the Queen's ability there. She's in the core. She's going to get through a couple more defenses before her life runs out here, I believe, to the Inferno Tower, or she's going to walk away. I'm mistaken. I lied to you. I'm sorry about that. One last heal spell and a free spell on the the second Inferno Tower, I should say. It is technically the last Inferno Tower, but the Queen goes ahead and takes out the Inferno Tower, and now he's just got some Hogs left to take out 2 Wizard Towers. They're getting beaten on by a couple skeletons, and they run into some bombs right before they make it to that last Inferno Tower. However, he does have cleanup. His king, he's got some wizards around the outside, and he's still got a baby dragon in his bar. So we'll go ahead and 4 times this because it's still a minute left before the raid even ends. And it's just cleanup at this point. Queen takes out the last defense, and now it's just a waiting game until it's a race against the clock, basically, at this point. Sanket's going to wrap up a triple for Cold September 10v10. Moving on to Town Hall 9 action, we're going to drop down to you taking on Diablo. And I just wanted to showcase this one because it's a very basic raid. I don't want to use the word basic, like a basic you-know-what, basic biatch, but basically you is just going to do a very simple raid, I guess, but effective nonetheless. Just 2 golems, some bowlers, his heroes, and then a La Lune on the backside, which is just one of those things that, it's an oldie but a goodie. He's adding the bowlers in to go ahead and give him extra damage in the kill squad to get an extra extra air defense, not Inferno Tower, sorry, an extra air defense with his kill squad. And he's going to use all of his spells on the kill squad, as you can see there. Jump spell, rage spell, heal spell, just everything just kind of thrown down all at the same time, it feels like. But it's really working. He's gotten 1 air defense out of the way here. He's got bowlers still in the core with his Barbarian King. His Barbarian King's Iron Fist ability is going to get him through the enemy Barbarian King, and then the bowlers are going to take out the 2nd air defense while his Queen wanders up to the north there, as you can see, taking out the 3rd air defense. And now he's free to go ahead and start deploying his Lava Hounds. As you can see, there's 1 Lava Hound, there's the 2nd. Targeted balloons, about 4 different packs or 4 different little sections there of about 2 to 3 loons each. A haste spell to try and accelerate them straight up towards that air defense there. As they do, they get right over top of that, they drop a few bombs on it, and now it's over. And now it's just basically waiting. He's got this huge massive pack of balloons. He still has both of his heroes are still up. His Queen, he hasn't even popped the ability yet, and all he's got left is 2 Archer Towers, a Wizard Tower, and 2 Teslas there, as you can see. And it's just a waiting game at this point. He's just going to wait until these slow loons and Lava Hounds work their way around the remaining part of the base. We'll go ahead and 4 times this one, and perfect timing on that loon, as you can see. Distracts with 1 balloon on this Wizard Tower, so that way the Wizard Tower does not hit this big pack of balloons, and he minimizes the damage that is done to them, and only that 1 balloon gets taken out by that Wizard Tower. As you can see, it just fell right there. So that was really well done, saving that last balloon for kind of distraction there at the end. Great raid, you. Moving on. This one was really, really well done. This is going to be JP going up against their number 21. And, oh, my Christmas tree lights just turned on. That scared me. Gosh, like Christmas, everything, just my room I'm in just lit up. I got the Christmas tree right next to me, just lit up. Sorry about that, but I got a little sidetracked. Anyway, this is going to be a queen walk, and he's using some baby drags here for some back-end attacks. I know this is, it's not a new raid, but it's kind of new. Either way, I just think it's an impressive raid. I really like seeing these raids. They're really, really cool to watch. I just love how the baby drags are incorporated to the backside of an attack, basically. So this is just going to be a really long queen walk. She's going to grab as much as she can. He's going to jump spell her in towards the enemy archer queen. She already grabbed 1 air defense. She's going to work her way in towards the 2nd air defense here in a moment after she takes out the dark spell. He drops 1 P.E.K.K.A in there. He's going to go ahead and smack the queen a couple times with the help of the Barbarian King and some bowlers here. Queen's still walking around. He's going to just basically, wherever is needed, reinforce with some baby drags to start cleanup, basically, on the outside. Drops a 2nd jump spell to allow his king and the P.E.K.K.A, which I don't know if it's still alive anymore, but the king and the bowlers at least, access to even more of the base, which would include this Tesla, the air defense that they already took out, and then also these archer towers and cannons and whatnot here. Queen's still doing her thing. She's going to walk forward here after she takes out the lava hound there. These pesky pups, she's got to deal with all that quick. Drops a poison spell to go ahead and try and help out just a little bit. And basically it's just a really patient and long raid. He's just waiting until his queen can get through every air defense that's on the map. And he's just waiting until the baby drags start to work their way in, as you can see. Queen's going to step up, take out that final air defense, and it's just waiting for the baby drags to finish up, clean up, and the Queen's still in the core. Pops her ability at the very last second, keeps her alive for just long enough, and he's basically going to swag a rage spell here as his Queen and these baby dragons take out the final remaining defenses, which he did not need that rage spell at all. So, great job, JP. Alright, I got one more for you guys today. This is going to be Jazz. Jazz the Man going up against their number 27. This is another cool one. Just basically kind of a mass hog type raid, it feels like, but he uses a queen walk in it. And it's a very valuable queen walk. As you can see, he only has 3 healers there in his inventory. And hold on, I want to just back that up one more time. Quick. I just noticed this. I didn't even notice this when I first watched this raid. So we're going to 2 times quick, but he's going to drop the balloon here in a second. The balloon is going to pick up that seeking air mine, so that way his healers don't get taken out on this queen walk. So basically he's funneling on the left hand side, drops his queen down, then drops the balloon instead of the healers right away. The balloon soaks up the seeking air mine, and then he's going to drop his healers here in a moment, and they will be completely free to not being hit by those seeking air mines, right? So really great value for that loon, soaking up that trap so that way it doesn't screw up his entire queen walk. I literally just noticed that. I didn't even think about the effectiveness of that when I first watched that raid. So Queen's gonna do her thing for a little bit. We'll go ahead and 2 times this one as she speeds her way through. Rage spell, she's gonna take out the enemy queen. A couple defenses here and there, a couple hogs in. Go ahead and take out the Teslas, and now it's just basically sprinkling in hogs here and there. Queen's gonna take out the lava hound. 1 heal spell down for the hogs. A second heal spell is going to be coming in here in just a moment. There's the second one, and then on the top we're going to see the Barb King and some bowlers. Go ahead and take out a couple defenses there on the side. Pop the Skelly trap so that way they're not on the hogs. He's still got the pesky Barbarian King and the skeletons kind of chasing around his last little pack of hogs there. Drops the last heal spell, runs into some spring traps, but he's basically run through the entirety of the space, as he's only got 1 X-bow and a mortar to deal with, and this cannon over here, but the King's gonna smack that in just a second, or that giant did at least. He's got the Barb King still in the core of the base, and we'll go ahead and 2 times this as it's just queen up, wait for the queen to work her way over there. And it's just time consuming now, race against the clock like it was before. Takes out the storages. Minions are going to come over here, take out his platform, and she's not even going to worry about the Barbarian King. She's going to say, nah, I don't need you. You're not even important. I got to take that X-bow out and finish up the 3-star for Jazz. Great raid, man. So that's it for SWElite MYS versus Cold September. Again, I'll pull up the war results if I can, if I'm not an idiot. Yeah, these things, the stats, right? So you guys can read through these if you want. I don't know what the significance is, but either way, it was a great war, fun one for us to be a part of in Cold September. Congrats, SWElite. Good luck to you guys moving forward. Again, great war. Cold Sept will be back with vengeance in its eyes next week. I promise you guys that. These guys don't like losing, and it's going to be a fun one next week for sure. I can promise you guys all that. So, as said best by Green Day, wake me up when September ends. See you later, guys. Peace.